Today, we're kicking off our Secrets Playa Blanca series with a full walkthrough tour of this amazing, all-inclusive resort in Mexico.
From the picturesque pools to the themed restaurants and everything in between, we're showing you all the public spaces.
But in case you're new here, we're Andy and Jenna, better known as a couple travelers.
We've spent the last 5 years exploring the world, covering everything across theme parks, cruises, and resorts.
Secrets Playa Blanca is one of the newest all-inclusive resorts in Mexico, boasting over 500 rooms and suites, 16 bars and restaurants, and 4 pools, and we're really excited to show you around today.
So as you can see, we're on the beach at Secrets Playa Blanca, Costa, Mujeres. This is a nice, long, beautiful beach. Very soft sand here. The water is a pretty blue, very clear. Haven't had seaweed issues while we've been here. And of course, we're here at sunrise. Right at 6:45 every morning has been absolutely beautiful. So what more could you want with a beach? We are here basically at one end of the property, and this is the preferred club area. There are Bali beds right on the beach for rental, which are a little wet right now because we had a bit of rain this morning, but I've seen a lot of people using these over the week. And right next to the Bali bed, you have a little lounge area. Super cute, love those chairs. And next to that, you have a bar for the preferred club area, complete with swings, which are super fun.
So on the rest of the beach that's not the preferred club section, they do have a lot of these palapas and plenty of lounge chairs and tables that the beach concierges will bring out for the guests. There is wait service here on the beach if you want to order any drinks or food, so really nice place to hang out here at the resort. So leaving the preferred club beach section, you do have a station to grab some fresh towels and to drop off any towels that need to be laundered. And then there's just a path here that leads our way back to the resort. There's Jenna, but we are heading into the preferred club section of the resort, which is actually really nice. And a lot of the newer Secrets resorts are doing this, where they're basically putting all the preferred amenities into one section. So you kind of have your resort within a resort, so to speak. So we're now in the preferred club pool section. And one of the first differentiators you'll see about this section is that these chairs are even more padded than the ones that are at the infinity pool and the activity pool. Those are already nice chairs, but these are even more padded. So more comfort here. You can see the beautiful preferred club pool and stretching all the way down to the beach there. And when we hung out in this pool the other day, we did find that it was probably heated, which is a nice perk of this pool as well. Not that you really need a heated pool in Mexico. It's been in the 90s while we've been here, and we're here in October of 2025 for reference. Beautiful pool regardless. There is not a swim-up bar in this pool. We'll get to that one later, but still, again, ample wait service for any food or drinks you might want.
And right behind the preferred club pool, you have the preferred club bar and lounge. It obviously is not open right now and dark, but it is usually very lively. Lots of people here, lots going on, nice lighting, etc.
Yeah, on our first day here, actually right in this corner, they had a 4-piece band setting up.
Yesterday they had a violinist.
Nice live music, really good espresso martinis here.
But they have plenty of seating. They have fire pits, which are really nice at night. And then this is the actual lounge right here. And they're setting up right now for breakfast, but they do a continental breakfast in the morning. They usually always have some sort of hot hors d'oeuvres. They have desserts in here. They have beverages, they have an espresso machine. And just one thing to note about the bar itself is that they have a little bit of elevated liquors here. So a bit better than you're gonna find at like a lot of the other bars and restaurants nearby. If you want something a little more special and a little more top shelf, that's where you can go to the preferred club bar.
One liquor recommendation that I would always tell people, the first time we came to Mexico, went to Secrets Acamal, we tried this tequila cream, which is basically like a Bailey's but with tequila. as a liquor in it. They do have that here, which is delicious. So
nice.
I'd recommend checking that out. So this is really the start of the preferred clubs section of the resort. And like I was saying before, it's more of the resort within a resort. So this is where you can get access to all the preferred club rooms, the pool, the beach, etc. You do see a little desk here. They do gatekeep it a little bit to ensure the exclusivity of it. They do ask you for your room number when you walk past, so that is the only thing you need to say. There's no wristband, there's no key card showing, it's just you need to say your room number and then you're free to go. This resort is also fairly new. It's about 1.5 years old at the time of us filming this, and I am pleasantly surprised with how much the foliage has really grown in. I think some of the palm trees still need to mature a little bit and provide more shade, but overall this is a very lush, green resort for only being 1.5 years old.
And in terms of shade, the pool concierge are really great moving your umbrellas if you need your pool chairs to stay in the shade. That's just one of the amazing perks of having a pool concierge, and really attentive servers throughout the day is they'll help you with stuff like that. So we've come from the first of 9 restaurants at the resort. This is Barefoot Grill. It's also a bar. This is the place you can come to for pizzas, hot dogs, salads, quick, easy lunch items. You don't actually have to physically come here. If you are at the pool or at the beach, you can place an order with your waiter who's coming by for drinks, and they will bring you items from Barefoot Grill right to your chair. So heading back toward the beach. So basically this resort is U-shaped. We kind of started on one side and we're kind of covering everything in the front areas before we work our way back. So right after Barefoot Grill, you're coming upon Seaside Grill. As you can see, this is an open air restaurant. Really great, very close to the pools and the beach. This is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It is for breakfast only for preferred club guests. But what we will do is we always post a full dining overview for every resort we go to that'll get more into details into when the restaurants are open, if there's a dress code, which need reservations, you know, what we thought of the food, which one is a must in our opinion. So if you want a little more information on the restaurants, because we're not going to go into super detail on just this walkthrough tour, then make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video, and you'll be able to watch that one when it comes out soon.
And then right next to Seaside Grill is the pool at the frontmost part of the resort, the Infinity Pool. This pool's claim to fame is the swim-up bar down here at the end. Plenty of pool chairs. This is where we hung out on our first day. Again, concierges coming around pretty consistently, servers. So really great pool experience with some awesome views of the beach. And for your Instagrammable moment, you have the secret sign there that you could take a photo with.
So just a note about the pool chairs. We were confused the first time we went to a Secrets and we'd see a chair with a towel like this and we went, oh, someone reserved that chair. They put a towel down to claim it. Every single chair looks like that. So if you see a chair with just a single rolled up towel, that chair is up for grabs. Now, in order for it to be deemed taken, you need to unroll this towel, lay it flat, and put a personal item on your chair. If you just take the towel and unroll it, it's still deemed, according to the pool concierge, not taken. So you need some personal items on the chair. This resort is definitely lax about reserving pool chairs and then just leaving them. Akumal was definitely more strict in that you really are supposed to only leave your chair for like just shy of an hour. One thing I've liked about this one is it's a little more chill. So if I'm up in the morning, which we often are, we'll reserve some chairs and be set for the day.
And speaking of Secrets Akumal, this kind of pool layout is pretty similar to that resort. We do have videos from that vacation out on the channel now, so make sure you check those out after this video. But right next to the front infinity pool is the activity pool. Now, hence the name, this is where most of the activities during the day take place. We've seen volleyball, basketball, the Mexican crazy game, dancing lessons, aqua spin, aqua aerobics, so plenty to do. Secrets has a fantastic entertainment team to keep you occupied here at the resort. And it's great to see that consistent across the 2 Secrets we've been to so far, the quality of the entertainment and just the amount of it as well.
And so you'll notice some cabanas at the end of the activity pool. Those can be reserved for $95 per day, which I actually don't think is a bad price for a cabana. So just one thing to keep in mind. Overall, I think one of my favorite things about Secrets and about this resort in general is how attentive everybody is by the pool and by the beach. On our very first day, we woke up, got pool chairs. They saw that I had a float. They're like, let me take that and blow it up for you. We were a group of 6. They also found other floats that people had left from their vacation and brought them over to us. They've kind of really go above and beyond. I was walking to the restroom one day and then I needed to grab more towels for the group. They actually wouldn't let me take the towels myself. They wanted to physically carry the towels back to my chair for me. So just really little things like that that just make you feel very special and very taken care of. Right between Seaside Grill and Barefoot Grill, we have an Amstar kiosk, essentially. There's somebody here during the day who can answer questions about excursions and help you lock in those excursions as well. It's always a recommendation of mine as a travel agent to see the culture of the places that you're traveling to. At the very least, get on some sort of boat tour or Jeep safari tour or something along those lines to just see a little bit of the island or the country that you're visiting. But before we move on, if you're interested in coming to Secrets Playa Blanca, Costa Mujeres, or if you're interested in any all-inclusive resort, theme park trip, cruise travel, I am a travel agent with Magical Vacation Planner. I really specialize in all-inclusive resorts, and you might not know that it is completely free to work with a travel agent. And I really help my clients with the places that I personally travel to myself. So if you're interested in more information or a no obligation quote, I'll put my email address in the video description below. And up until now, we've really focused on adult only all-inclusive resorts, but we're gonna start doing family resorts very soon, so lots to come.
Yes, we are very excited to welcome baby boy j.buraczenski into the world coming March 2026. We will still be covering sandals, secrets, everything you know from a couple travelers to date. We will still be doing a couples only updates, but we now have the wonderful opportunity as well to start experiencing family resorts firsthand as a family with a child. So very excited about that. So if you've loved sandals, beaches, secrets, streams, everything under the all-inclusive umbrella, keep following along. Many more resorts to come in the future. So we've made our way around the activity pool and coming up on our next restaurant, which is Oceana. This is the seafood restaurant here. It is another outdoors restaurant, and again, we'll go into more detail in our dining overview video, but this is where you can get some good seafood. Obviously, you're right on the ocean, so plenty of good fresh fish and other options here. The one thing we will say about the outdoor restaurants, at least, one detail is that men can wear shorts, which is a nice perk. All indoor restaurants do require men to wear long pants, but between Seaside Grill and Oceana, you can dine in shorts for dinner if you would like.
So straight ahead is Oceana, and we took this path. We've come to a bunch of stuff all around us. The first of which is Legacy Jewelry. This is a very nice, very swanky jewelry store. Not currently open right now, so I can't show you inside.
And we found this resort pretty easy to navigate so far. It is, I would say, similar in size to Akumal. Akumal was a little bit harder to navigate because there was a lot of paths and kind of in the vegetation, but this resort does have a lot of good signage as well, so you could find your way around without too much of a problem.
So right next to the jewelry store, we have 3 restaurants in a row: Himitsu, Portofino, and Bordeaux. The first, Himitsu, is an Asian restaurant. Now they actually have several offerings. You can just walk up and dine at the Asian fusion part of the restaurant, or the only thing you need a reservation for at this resort is the teppanyaki tables. I believe they have 3 or 4 of them.
Next to Himitsu is Portofino. Portofino is the Italian restaurant here. Had a great meal here last night. Probably some of the best chicken parm I've had at an all-inclusive resort. That was delicious, but this is a very standard Italian restaurant. And one thing to note is that these restaurants do have outdoor seating as well, which is nice. We would actually recommend, just based on our experience, Secrets Playa Blanca is very mosquito-y. So bring your bug spray, but manageable if you're outside and want to enjoy some dinner in the warm weather. And then the third restaurant in this area is Bordeaux. Bordeaux is your French restaurant. We have not eaten here yet, but again, we will provide all of the details and our thoughts in the dining overview for Secrets Playa Blanca coming to the channel soon. Now there are 4 main pools here, At the resort, right next to Bordeaux, you're going to find the staircase, which will take you up to the jungle pool. Now, the jungle pool is really cool. It's different than the other 3 pools that we've seen so far. It is open to any guest at the resort, but it is, as the name suggests, much more lush and gives you a little bit of an exclusive feel, like you're swimming through a jungle. So you can see this first area here, it does wind all throughout the trees and the vegetation, but plenty of pool chairs and places to sit and just relax. This resort doesn't have a formal quiet pool, but unofficially the jungle pool would take the title of the quiet pool here. So we really love how unique the jungle pool is. You can see these cabanas around, kind of giving you that feel like you're hanging out in a rainforest or a jungle. But this area also provides access to the back part of the resort where you get to the theater, the spa, the gym, and the tennis court. So we're going to take you back to that area now. So just reference jungle pool is back behind these trees. You have some great swim out suites here. And then through this tunnel, we'll head back to the area that we just mentioned.
And up first we have the Secrets Spa. I'm actually not doing any treatments while I'm here on this trip, but I did go to the one at Secrets Aquamal, which was fantastic. One thing I do want to mention about the spa, which obviously has, you can get facials, body treatments, massages, nails, that sort of thing. They also have what's called a Hydrotherapy Circuit, which takes you around to like saunas and steam rooms and has you walk on rocks for like reflexology and jacuzzis and all of that. I loved doing that at Aquamal, and that is actually a perk of staying preferred club at Secrets, is that you get 1 visit per trip to the Hydrotherapy Circuit included with your stay. I believe I had paid, I think, $95 to do it at Aquamal when we didn't stay preferred club. So that right there, if 2 people go, that's, you know, saving a nice chunk of change right there to enjoy those benefits. Right next to the spa, they're actually connected inside, is the fitness center. Very typical resort gym, lots of cardio and weightlifting equipment, pretty much anything you can need to get in a quick workout while you're on vacation.
So here at the back part of the resort, you also have a lot of conference and meeting space. We just saw them setting up for a meeting now, so all your catering, all that good stuff. So plenty of space available if you're doing like a corporate retreat. They also do weddings here. And then right across this courtyard, we'll come to 2 entertainment areas, specifically the theater and the Desires Music Lounge and Sports Bar. And while we walk over there, I do want to quickly talk about our Patreon. Patreon is a membership platform that you can use to directly support a couple travelers. Your support is a direct investment back into the channel to help us invest in new equipment, new trips, to make sure that we could still be providing you information about all these great destinations around the world. So if you're interested in supporting us, the link is in the video description. All Patreon members have early access to our YouTube videos, so you will see them before the general public. So again, if you're interested in signing up, you could click the link in the video description below. So here's the theater at Secrets Playa Blanca. Obviously, we're here early in the morning, so nothing is happening now, but they do have, like we mentioned earlier, some great entertainment at the resort. I'll put in some B-roll here of some of the shows and to show you what they have going on, but great activity schedule here, concerts, game shows, things like that. So this is the place at the resort where you could go check that out. So here's the entrance to the theater. The courtyard is here on the left. If you continue down this path, you're gonna come to Desires. Desires is a music lounge and sports bar. So they had karaoke here the other night. They had their silent disco here last night, keeping the great entertainment at Secrets going. So if you're looking for a late night hangout at the resort, Desires is one of the spots.
Theater and Desires, we are coming upon the store, which is one of 2 gift shops, not including the jewelry store we saw earlier. So this is where you can come and buy bathing suits, cover up, sunscreen, keychains, magnets, medicines, that sort of thing. Right across from the store, you have a photography studio and a wedding showroom. With the photo studio, you of course can schedule photo sessions and book photo packages of your vacation. I will say, I don't think I've actually seen any photographers in the last few days. It definitely does not seem to be a popular option. It may be only when they have weddings and such that people actually use the photographers. Which brings us to right next door, the wedding showroom. And as a travel agent, if you're thinking about a destination wedding at an all-inclusive like this one, that is something I can assist you with as well. And working with a travel agent, which again is free, is the best way to do a destination wedding, because you don't want your guests coming to you with questions about what they need to pack, and if there's, a form they need to fill out for customs and immigration and all of that. You want your travel agent to handle that, and you want your wedding concierge to help you with all of your wedding details and take all of that off your plate.
So down this path, we'll take you back to the photo studio and the wedding showroom. But right here next to the jungle pool, you have Sugar Reef, which is this nice bar tucked away back here in the jungle part of the resort. Your bar here on the right, some seating in the middle, and a nice billiards table here on the left. Nice secluded hangout spot back here. Needless to say, if you are hanging out at the jungle pool for the day, this will be the closest bar for you.
We are right by the jungle pool, and Andy had pointed out some of these swim up rooms over here earlier, and I did want to mention, so these are the non-preferred club swim up rooms. So you can have a standard room with a tropical view room, you could have a non-preferred swim up, a preferred club swim up, a preferred club tropical view room, and the question becomes, do I get a non-preferred swim up, or do I do preferred club with a tropical view room? That's really one that people tend to compare a lot, and it's really what's most important to you. With these non-preferred swim ups, you're near the jungle pool, you're near the buffet, El Patio, you're near the lobby, you're near the spa and fitness center. When you're in the preferred club swim up rooms, or even the preferred club tropical view, preferred club ocean view, you're at the front of the resort, you're near the beach, you're near all the preferred club lounges and bars, etc. You're near some of the outdoor dining over there. So it's really what would make the vacation best for you. Would you be most excited about having this swim up and giving up some of those extra perks? Or would you rather have those extra preferred club perks and give up a view and maybe just be looking at a tropical garden from your room? So that's really something I do as a travel agent, is help my clients figure out how to get the most with their budget and figure out what is going to be most worthwhile for them. And one of the videos we're doing from this trip is a video comparing regular rooms to preferred club rooms and really going through what all of those perks are when you stay preferred club. So that will also help as well, so be sure to stay tuned for that video.
So we're now coming down from the jungle pool section. You do have this ramp here, so the jungle pool is accessible, which is a nice touch, but this staircase here will take you down to the main part, or the main level of the resort, and then the next two of the restaurants here. The first of which of the restaurants is El Patio. El Patio is the Mexican restaurant. We ate here, had a really nice authentic meal, great drinks, great food, and then outdoor seating outside the restaurant as well. Right next to El Patio, you have Market Cafe, which is the buffet. We were truly blown away by the Market Cafe at Secrets Akamal, and the Market Cafe here really is no exception. Great food for breakfast and lunch. They also had a Mexican kind of fair the other night while we were here with some vendors selling some local goods and stuff out in the courtyard. So it was nice to also pop inside and get some Mexican food for dinner, but really great variety here at the Market Cafe. So back here is El Patio and the Market Cafe. You have some really nice water areas here with some bridges and some areas to take photos and everything. And then this brings us to the Rendezvous Bar. The Rendezvous Bar is more or less one of the evening hangout spots. You'll find a lot of people here at night before or after dinner having a drink. This is a really good size bar too. It's kind of a bar in the round, so the bar is in the middle, there's seating all around, and it's in close proximity to a good number of the restaurants. So again, great place to hang out and get a cocktail. They also will bring you some little kind of pretzels and peanuts and stuff to snack on, which has been a nice touch.
They also have had live music on several nights. Last night they had a harpist, and they have, as Andy mentioned, all of the really nice seating, but I love the couch swings, which they have several of going around the circle. So right next to the Rendezvous Bar, we have this like submerged couch area in the water. This is like one of my favorite hangout spots at the resort, and especially at night when they light the fire pit. It is just beautiful. The way they light this resort up at night with like lights on all of the trees and the pools, this pretty blue color. It really comes alive at night. Okay, so here we have Coco Cafe, which is a 24/7 coffee shop. They have light bites for breakfast. They always have snacks, desserts, ice cream, and of course, lots of variations of coffee if you want. Iced coffee, cold brew, lattes, cappuccinos, that sort of thing. Everything we've had here has been very good, especially that Snickers dessert bar we had last night. Worth going out of the way for. And to the right of that, we have the other gift shop, also called the Store. Very similar looking in it, that it has bathing suits and clothing and sunscreen and souvenirs. Anything you should want to take home from your trip to Mexico. Then directly behind this, we are coming to the lobby. But underneath is Market Cafe, which is the buffet and Al Patio, and the lobby is actually on the second floor. So we're gonna go head up there now.
And right behind these curtains here is the outdoor seating area of Market Cafe. And also right outside Market Cafe here you do have a model of Secrets Playa Blanca. So you can see from this just how the resort is laid out. Jenna mentioned earlier it is in a U shape, and that actually works out really well. So all the rooms are kind of in the surrounding part, and then everything is in the center, from the pools to the restaurants, bars.
So some main highlights we saw today, obviously the beach. We were at the end with the preferred club section. We are in this building here, building 3, our swim up room, preferred club pool, Seaside grill, infinity pool with swim up bar, activity pool, I think it was Oceana, jungle pool all the way back here, the lobby, so we're here. Obviously all the rooms going back. Tennis courts, there was the courtyard with all of the wedding showroom and whatnot, and Desires, spa, everything back there, theater. And with the spa, you can see some of the the Hydrotherapy Circuit, which I loved at Akumal. If I wasn't pregnant, I would go do that, but I obviously can't do saunas and hot tubs and all of that right now.
So we took the elevator up here to the main lobby. When you get off the shuttle from the airport, you were greeted with this amazing view of the ocean and the resort, a lot of seating, a nice fountain there in the middle. Over to the right is the indoors check-in area for non-preferred club guests. So they will take you in here to get checked in. Over to the right inside as well, they do have the desk for the Amstar representative on site. So when you come to Secrets, if you want to book any excursions to any of the surrounding attractions, you can do that either before your trip or when you get here directly through Amstar. They're kind of like one of the main players of kind of airport shuttles and excursions here in the Cancun area. And then this is pretty much your guest services area as well, in addition to check-in. Continuing back over to the right, this is where we checked in as preferred club guests. So we got off the shuttle, we're greeted by a glass of champagne, a cold towel, and then we were brought in here to get checked in as preferred club guests. They had some cookies and some other snacks in here as well. This is a little bit more intimate, a little more exclusive, but again, this is where you will go to get checked in when you first arrive to the resort.
And you can actually see one of the Amstar cars waiting here. This is the type of vehicle that we arrived in as a group of 6. We had a private non-stop transfer from the airport with Amstar. That's something, as a travel agent, I'll help you arrange when booking your trip. And it was really nice pulling up to this beautiful area of the resort when we first arrived. It's also helpful to know that if we take a path over on the right, that's also one way to get to the spa if you're not over on that part of the resort. If it's just easy for you to be at the lobby and then take a right and head down to the spa and the gym and the theater and Desires, etc.
And with that, that is your full walkthrough tour of Secrets Playa Blanca, Costa Mujeres. Again, gorgeous resort here in Cancun, Mexico. If you're interested in Again, all-inclusive vacations, theme park vacations, cruise vacations. Jenna is your travel agent who can help you out plan an amazing getaway, and we'll see you in the next video.